You can be in the middle of Lakeland and hear roosters in the morning. Listen to that. Dang. Yesterday it was squirrels, today it's roosters.
Oh yeah, I came across the stray cat yesterday and she was the prettiest calico I've ever seen. And she's fixed, she has her ear clipped and I want to pick her up so bad.
Another pretty calico.
Like it has a chocolate brown in it, it's not like a normal calico.
There was no calico prettier than the one we had. Just so sad it was an outdoor cat all that time.
Yeah.
But she's cleaned that all up, right?
Yeah. She's shaved her and got her medicines and everything.
Alright, so that's one happy cat. One fat happy cat.
She likes watching her play video games.
Aw, that's a good cat. She found her forever home.
Yeah.
Be careful, Steph.
I will.
See who's in the window. Neo. Here she comes. There she is. She got it. There's Bongo. Neo. Neo. And Bongo. 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 How you doing, baby? Stephanie's your human mommy. Right? Stephanie's your mommy. That's your mama. She takes care of you. She takes care of you. Hello, happy people. Good Lord has granted us another beautiful day. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. It's a nice cloudy day. I wonder if there's supposed to be a storm or something. Doesn't look stormy, just these big dark gray clouds. You can hear the squirrels. Actually, the squirrels are making the meter on the camera jump. So I know it's picking them up. Good to see you again, and thank you for spending this time with me, letting me take up a few minutes of your day. I'm thinking that doing these videos has given me some structure in my day. And as you get older, and you think you would be happy not going to work and being retired, the truth is when you get older, the part of your brain that makes chemicals that make you happy doesn't work quite as the same as when you're younger. And as we age, we start to look for some sort of structure in our day. And when the day doesn't go according to that structure, then old people get testy. And for an example, on my days off, because I had a lot of days off working 12-hour shifts during the week, I would take Mom and Dad to church at St. Anne's. And after church, we would go to breakfast at Denny's on Highway 27. And then after Denny's, we would go to Walmart. And Mom and Dad always found something to buy at Walmart. And that would take us up to just before lunch. And they were usually pretty full from breakfast. They would get that Grand Slam breakfast. And Mom would give Dad all her sausage and bacon. Mom would just eat the scrambled eggs and the toast. And drink coffee. Coffee is one of the keys, girls, to aging. I think it helps me with joint pain. arthritis and things like that. And that's one of the reasons a lot of old people, when you go to the restaurant, will drink it. But they had this structure of doing things on those days. And after a few hours, when lunch had passed, it's the sun had fun, we would go to the Whistle Junction in Winter Haven for the all-you-could-eat buffet around 3 or 4 o'clock. And then they would be full. Usually during the day they would take a nap, and then boom, it's time to go eat at the Whistle Junction. All you can eat. You girls remember that. It's one of those memories that I'll always have. Good memories, happy times. Ryan's and then the Whistle Junction. So my mom and dad used to enjoy it too. So after that they would come home, maybe go to Aunt Teresa's house for a little bit, and then in bed by 9 or 10 o'clock. And the next day we would do it all over again. It's just interesting. We need some sort of structure as we get older. And I think that's what these videos do. They give me a structure, especially since I'm not riding the bike here lately, which that was doing the structure for me. The day was focused around bike riding. And right now it's around making these videos. It takes the better part of an hour to edit these, put all the different elements together, and render them to an MP4 format in one big file, usually about 4 gigabytes or bigger. And then to upload it to YouTube takes at least an hour. A shorter one might take 45 to 50 minutes, but most of these take an hour or more to upload. And then YouTube has to look at them to make sure there's no copyright violations. And then they have to reconfigure them or re-render them to low compression, standard definition, and high definition. So they do like 3 different versions of the same file. You know, how they keep all these videos people do on their servers is beyond me. Saturdays is the worst. Evidently a lot of people upload on Saturdays. It took like 4 hours to upload and render the video on Saturday. That must be when everybody does it. So it gives me something to do as part of getting older. And I mention it because hopefully you girls will gracefully grow in age and become older people. And you'll remember that we talked about it here. And the video at the end is at Disney. I think it's all at Disney. We might start or end it at the house, but 2005, June or July, it's around the same time as the last 2 days videos. The Haunted House, Space Mountain, Cinderella's Wild Ride. I think I left that in there. And that's about it. I left quite a bit of that in there. It's the one on Space Mountain I cut out. I edited some out where it was mostly dark and you couldn't really see. And I think I edited out a lot of the Haunted House. It's the older version of the Haunted House. I don't think I've been there since they did the Eddie Murphy Haunted House. It was still the old-fashioned Haunted House, but a lot of it was too dark. You know, if I had to do it today, I would take this camera, which is high definition, or I would buy one specifically that has a really good low light ability. That Sony camera had a active infrared sensor where it could actually see in pitch darkness. Very interesting. None of these cameras have that. They're all rated at like 1.5 lux, which is pretty low light. But it's not one of their strong points. Hear that crow? In the video this morning, seeing Stephanie off. Thanks for going with me, by the way. You can hear roosters crowing. Do you know that at Lake Hollingsworth, when I worked at the college, in the early morning hours, you could hear roosters crowing on the other side of Lake Hollingsworth where the $1 million houses were. So somehow roosters end up just about everywhere. And I venture to say that there are, if you go outside, if you're awake at that time, between 5 and 7 in the morning, you'll hear roosters crowing. For sure, I'm pretty sure Jenny for sure hears them there because of the Mexican people that live there, and the mix in the other neighborhoods. But Angel, yours is a pretty new neighborhood. Maybe if by chance you probably don't hear them unless you have another neighborhood close by. I hear a dog barking. Got one of those ants on me again. You know, I think they fall out of the tree. Those little brown ones, the ones that are really wasps, those will jump. I've watched them jump off of a leaf before. And I've got a garbage bug on the garbage can. Yeah, you girls remember garbage bugs? If I get a chance, if he's still there when I'm done, I'll take a clip of it and put it in here. The garbage bug. He's got a bunch of trash on his back. Garbage bugs. It's a garbage bug. Little bug with a bunch of trash on its back. I guess that camouflages it, right? It's moving right along. He was crawling on the tripod. Goodbye, garbage bug. See you later. I'm going to leave it at that. It's the video. Disney's about 16 minutes. So put it on, let it play through. Even if you're not watching it, you can listen to it. And definitely good times, girls. There must be a squirrel right up above me. What? They're doing that because the cat's here. Sandy, the cat's here, and they're warning the other squirrels. Cat, cat. That's how they say cat. God of justice and love, you care for us in every time and place, even though we often stray from you. Keep the girls in your care from morning until evening, that they may come to rest safely under the shadow of your almighty wings. Amen. Enjoy the video. I'll see you tomorrow, good Lord willing. Space Mountain. Space Mountain.
Drop your camera.
Space Mountain.
Can you please turn it around?
Should I record on Space Mountain today, Steph?
You dropped your camera
Where?
on Space Mountain.
But if I do, will you go back and get it? Will you jump out after it?
She's gonna get her.
Are we ready to open the park? Yep, we sure are, aren't we, gang? Great. We'll all say hello to the McGregor family. Ask them to take a handful of Vixia dust to throw to help us open the park. What do you say, Mickey? Gosh, that's swell. Hi there. Thanks for helping us today. All right, everyone, let's all get ready to do a countdown backwards from 10 to open the park. Okay, gang. Count nice and loud. Here we go. And 10, 9,
There's Tigger.
Bouncing makes you feel just great, doesn't it?
We're bouncing with Tigger. Watch that picture change.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Now step away from the walls and gather tightly into the dead center of the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
Look up ahead. Look on top. There.
And marvel busts of the greatest ghost
See the heads moving?
the literary world has ever known.
It's funny.
Up the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond.
Don't
Let
get
there be
scared.
music from regions beyond. Wizard.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize.
Stephanie, look.
They're assembling for
It's
a
not bad.
wait.
Look down here. That's what you saw in the video before. See, there's a piece of glass there that makes it look like they disappear. Watch. See? Look. There's a piece of glass there that makes them disappear. See them? Look. Hey, I see you. Just like the Pirates of the Caribbean. Stephanie, open your eyes. It's not bad. Look at the dog. Look at this dog. Look how skinny he is. Hands up, Steph! Put your hands up! Oh no, Jenny, our bar's coming up. Andy, you better hold on. Hold on to my arm. Hands up, Steph! Good. hands up. Angel had her hands up. Let's do it again.
Can we go on Splash Mountain? No! I want to do this again.
All right, let's go back around and get in line.
Sorry, no food in here.
Go on.
Funny is that fast is free.
Remember the roller coaster's right on top of you. Remember the roller coaster's right on top of you. We go up and we go down.
Folks, this ride has stopped working. You're welcome to wait. It'll be a little while before they get it back up. If you want to wait, you can wait. If not, go back out. Come back out later.
Oh, wait.
Conditioning, I'll wait. It's air conditioning. Think of the people who got stuck in the flashing lights.
They stopped running. Did you hear it? They kind of coasted to a stop wherever they stopped, and they put the lights on up there.
The people who got stuck
And they, people had to get out of the cars like up on the.
this picture. Maybe a lot. They turn the lights on this thing. So this is what it looks like up here.
We know what it looks like. We saw it, didn't we, with all the lights on? Right?
Yep. Daddy, lights on are in there.
Usually it's pitch black in here.
Now it's time to freeze. 1, 2, 3, freeze.
¿Cómo hacer eso? Y después empieza. Escucha.
You win. Okay, you can move. Stuck is like going.
Tenemos que sentar no pasa nada y después aquí va a decir excuse me va a ser difícil.
Let's do that.
Mira, mira, mira cómo está saliendo. Sí, va, se lo consigue. Habría que preguntarle a él.
Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the rocket and watch your children. You are clear.
Here we go. Ready for launch. Stephanie! Whoa! Whoa, Stephanie! Whoa!
Docking crews stand by to initiate unload procedures.
That was good, Steph. All right. You okay? All right. That was fast. You were right behind me.
Exit out to your left.
All right. You scream like a little girl. Probably because you didn't drink enough. Right? Our memories of yesterday will last a lifetime. Take the best, forget all the rest, and one day we'll realize that these are the best of times.